See the Kardashian-Jenners celebrate Christmas 2025 in a way that once again proves this family doesn't simply observe holidays, they turn them into defining cultural moments that ripple across social media, entertainment news, and pop culture conversations worldwide. This Christmas wasn't just about glittering decor or luxury gifts. It was a reflection of where the Kardashian-Jenner empire stands right now, more mature, more self-aware, deeply centered on family and legacy, yet still wrapped in glamour, controversy, and an influence that refuses to fade. Christmas 2025 arrived during a deeply symbolic chapter for the family. Only weeks earlier, Kris Jenner celebrated her milestone 70th birthday with a celebration so grand it instantly became legendary even by Kardashian standards. The party reportedly featured elite guests, couture fashion, theatrical decor, and an atmosphere that felt more like a Hollywood premiere than a birthday. That event alone reminded the world that Kris Jenner remains the architect of one of the most powerful celebrity families in history. Because of that massive celebration, Christmas carried a different emotional tone. There was a conscious effort to shift away from spectacle and towards something more intentional, more reflective, and more rooted in family values. For over a decade, the Kardashian-Jenner Christmas Eve party has been known as one of the most exclusive invitations in Hollywood. Celebrities, influencers, musicians, athletes, and industry power players all wanted to be part of it. It wasn't just a party, it was a social event that defined the season. Entire online conversations revolved around who attended, what they wore, and which moments went viral. But in 2025, that tradition changed. Instead of a massive guest list and constant cameras, the family opted for a smaller, private gathering. This single decision sparked intense speculation. Was this a permanent shift, a momentary pause, or a sign that the family is redefining how much access the world gets to their lives? On December 24th, the Kardashian-Jenners gathered in a space that felt noticeably warmer and more personal than in previous years. The decor was still undeniably luxurious: glowing lights, towering trees, perfectly coordinated color palettes, and immaculate holiday styling. But it wasn't designed to overwhelm. It felt curated for comfort rather than spectacle. This Christmas wasn't about impressing outsiders, it was about creating memories that would last for their children, memories rooted in warmth rather than performance. Even with the quieter tone, the family still delivered moments that dominated headlines. Kim Kardashian once again emerged as one of the most talked about figures of the night. At 45, Kim continues to challenge expectations around aging, relevance, and longevity in the public eye. She appeared in a stunning vintage Thierry Mugler gown from 1986, instantly turning the holiday into a fashion moment. The choice was deliberate. This wasn't about following trends or chasing attention. It was about honoring fashion history, embracing artistry, and reinforcing her place as a cultural tastemaker. The gown shimmered under the holiday lights, sculpted flawlessly, paired with bold diamonds and a sleek beauty look that exuded confidence. What stood out most wasn't just the outfit itself, but the ease with which Kim wore it. There was no desperation, no need to prove herself. Instead, it felt like a quiet declaration of legacy. Fans praised her for celebrating archival fashion, while critics once again questioned the extravagance. But regardless of opinion, the conversation belonged to her. And that remains one of Kim's greatest strengths. Khloé Kardashian brought a different emotional energy to Christmas 2025. While she looked radiant in a winter white strapless ensemble adorned with diamonds, her most impactful moments had nothing to do with fashion. Khloé shared heartfelt glimpses of her children, True and Tatum, experiencing the magic of Christmas with genuine excitement. Their interaction with Santa Claus became one of the most talked about moments of the season, capturing innocence, joy, and pure holiday wonder. For longtime fans, seeing Khloé in this place carried deep emotional weight. Her journey has been one of the most publicly vulnerable in the family. Years of heartbreak, scrutiny, and personal growth have shaped her into someone visibly more grounded. Christmas 2025 felt like a chapter of healing. She wasn't chasing validation or attention, she was building traditions, prioritizing emotional safety, and creating a sense of stability for her children. Many fans commented that this version of Khloé felt stronger, calmer, and more at peace than ever before. Kendall Jenner remained true to her understated, fashion-forward identity while still making a statement. Known for her minimalist aesthetic and high fashion credibility, Kendall opted for a vintage Mugler look that balanced boldness with restraint. It wasn't loud, but it was powerful. Her appearance sparked conversations about her unique position within the family, someone who moves seamlessly between supermodel status and celebrity life without overexposure. Christmas 2025 reinforced Kendall's quiet confidence and her ability to stand out without shouting. Kylie Jenner embraced the opposite approach, leaning fully into fantasy and visual drama. Wearing an archival John Galliano dress from 1995, Kylie transformed Christmas into a cinematic fashion moment. The look felt whimsical, daring, and nostalgic all at once. She paired it with playful beauty choices, braided hair, bold makeup, and a fairy tale-like aesthetic that instantly captured attention. Fans described her look as magical, glamorous, and fearless. What truly stood out about Kylie this year was her energy. In 2025, she appears more self-assured, less reactive to criticism, and more comfortable expressing herself authentically. Her holiday posts felt intentional rather than performative, playful rather than pressured. There was a sense that she was genuinely enjoying the season instead of curating it solely for public consumption. Kourtney Kardashian Barker offered the most intimate and emotionally grounded glimpse into the holidays. Rather than focusing on couture or spectacle, she shared cozy moments filled with soft lighting, organic decor, and candid interactions with Travis Barker and their children. Her Christmas content felt deeply personal, almost nostalgic, as if she were preserving memories rather than creating moments for the internet. For many fans, Kourtney's approach felt the most relatable, a reminder that joy often comes from simplicity, presence, and connection. One of the most touching moments of Christmas 2025 came with the arrival of a new family member. Khloé revealed that the family welcomed a puppy named Peppermint, a black Labrador whose introduction instantly warmed hearts. The reveal was gentle and emotional, focusing on the joy the puppy brought to her children. Khloé spoke about how meaningful the gift was, connecting it to her own childhood memories and emphasizing the importance of love, companionship, and emotional grounding. Peppermint quickly became a symbol of warmth and sincerity amid all the luxury. Still, controversy followed, as it always does. Kim found herself at the center of online debate once again after fans noticed her lavish gift-wrapping choices. Some criticized the display as excessive and out of touch, especially during a season meant to highlight generosity and humility. Others defended her, arguing that luxury and creativity are integral to her identity and brand. The discussion reignited familiar conversations about wealth, privilege, and accountability, themes that have followed the family throughout their rise to fame. Public reaction to Christmas 2025 was intense and divided. Many fans praised the family for scaling back, focusing on their children, and sharing more meaningful moments. Others questioned whether the shift was genuine or performative, but even skeptics acknowledged that something felt different this year. There was a noticeable sense of transition, of a family stepping into a new era while still holding on to elements that made them iconic. Speculation surrounding relationships also played a role. Fans analyzed every post, every background detail, every appearance and absence. Kylie's holiday content sparked renewed curiosity about her personal life, with viewers dissecting images for hidden meanings and clues. Even without confirmations, the speculation itself kept the conversation alive, proving that the Kardashian-Jenners remain endlessly fascinating. What truly defined Christmas 2025 wasn't the glamour, it was the restraint. There was no chaotic party footage, no overwhelming celebrity cameos, no constant stream of content. Instead, the family shared selectively, offering glimpses rather than full access. It felt intentional, controlled, and reflective of a family reclaiming boundaries while still engaging with their audience. This Christmas felt like a bridge between eras. It honored the traditions that fans fell in love with while quietly signaling growth and change. The sisters are older, their children are growing, their priorities are evolving, and yet the fascination remains stronger than ever. In many ways, Christmas 2025 was about legacy. Kim preserving fashion history, Khloé building emotional stability for her children, Kylie embracing creativity and confidence, Kendall refining elegance, Kourtney choosing authenticity. Each sister contributed to a holiday narrative that felt layered, intentional, and deeply human beneath the luxury. As the final holiday posts faded and the year came to a close, one thing was undeniable. The Kardashian-Jenners don't just reflect pop culture, they shape it. Even in a quieter year, even with fewer parties and stronger boundaries, they managed to command attention, spark debate, and remind the world why they remain one of the most talked about families on the planet. Christmas 2025 wasn't about being the loudest or the most extravagant, it was about evolution, about family, about redefining celebration on their own terms. And once again, the Kardashian-Jenners proved that no matter how much they change, the world will always be watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.